What's going on, everybody? This is a video that I need to do. Um, I probably should have done this, I don't know, a month ago or something like that. But it was too hectic, too crazy at a time to do that video. I need to have to explain some context to the spirit splitting and my situation, really, um, and the cleaning up of certain people that need to be looked at and cleaned up, even if you didn't know it or not, you know. So I'm just trying to give context to what's happening with a lot of us and me, you know. So my name is Mafumu. That's my spirit name. Okay, that's what's inside this body. Uh, okay, so if y'all heard that name before, um, that's been, it's part of me has split and came off into the second dimension and is helping the people that need to be helped, that need the help, or it's Aaron, uh, just to look at people and just be there to help. And, I mean, it's a lot. It's a lot for one person to do. So, um, if he's coming and talking to you in being a dipshit or whatever, he's trying to help you with your with your problems. Okay. And we're gonna call him Mafumi because that's who he is. That's who I am. But I'm Justin Matthews. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not doing any of that. Right? If Since you know the name of the spirit, you need to feel that, right? And once you're getting, he's talking to you and trying to get you into this crazy feeling, right? All what's happening is trying to get that part out of you so we can clean it. Eric can clean it, look at it, and put the stuff back that's good. Put the stuff back that's good inside you, right? Because we don't want everyone to be removed. I mean, but anyway, um, it's all help. It's all help. Okay, it's not to make you feel like you're nothing, you're a nobody, or no one likes you, or any of that kind of stuff. I mean, that's silly stuff. I mean, it's all to help to get you to a certain point in this life, you know, in your body right now. I mean, to be in a body right now in the awakening uh, process on this planet is an honor. It's a badge of honor that people need to understand that. So, uh, anyway, um, me personally, this body has been, and the spirit in it has been really manipulated to the point where, you know, it it's not normal. Uh, the normal awakening is not, it's not going to be for me. It's not even close. I mean, the normal awakening for most people is figure out what spirit you are, that you have abilities that are within it, and you start to use it, and you start to communicate your truth and the truth, right? And if people don't want to listen, then they're not going to listen. You can't change everybody. You can't help everybody, because they don't want to be helped. If they don't want to be helped, then it doesn't matter. You just keep going with yourself. I mean, that's maybe what I'm thinking of a true of a basic awakening is, because all what's going on with me is it's not normal. My my centers in the spirit, like your pineal and your heart and your solar plexus is all out of whack. Like it's part of it somewhere else in on this in the spirit in the body. The pineal field is off. Like okay, it's not great. Uh, all of that's been the reason for that is manipulation through uh spirit. Okay, so I mean some of it was on accident. Some of it came out of good intentions, but stuff like that happens. But anyway, I mean I'm dealing with it. I got a I need to say this. I got a structure that's inside the spirit that keeps the centers intact. It connected to the spirit in the bodies. They're called. We're calling them. I'm calling them. We're calling these rods. They're called sticky rods. I don't know. They're like black and they're long rods and they're black. Which is it's a structure that's put into the core right here that holds the centers and connect and holds it to the spirit. Okay, and it's super sticky. So like if you come to me with your energy and you right and you like say you say okay, I come to you astral project. I can still astral project. Sometimes there for a little while astral projection wasn't it was a problem, but so you astral project, you feel who it is. All right, it's this guy. You take your energy to me, maybe to console, right, or whatever, the sun, but to console or whatever, and you put it right here on the chest, it's gonna get stuck, and we're gonna have to break it off of you, so, and then you're gonna feel a certain way once that energy is off of you. You're probably gonna feel a little bit weaker, stuff like that. So anyway, that's been happening with a lot of people, not just the people that are I'm subscribed to that are trying to wake up. People that everyday people, uh, especially at work. People at work, man, it's nuts. Uh, it's crazy. Doing this video is a little dangerous because of the situation. Now I have to tell you what's going on. You know, I feel like some of you need context to what's going on. Okay, and so yeah, that's basically what's going on. The Mafumu spirit, the Mafumu clan. I don't know. Something is crazy. I don't know, but so anyway, that's pretty much it. I'm not crazy. We just we care about a lot of stuff that's happening right now, and it's part yeah, and it's part of the job for Mafumu. So that's what it is. You know, uh, I wouldn't I was forced to wake up. It's what I'm getting at is my awakening is not normal. It's not a normal awakening. It's it's advanced if you want to call it that. I mean, I'm just trying to tell you the truth. I'm not trying to say, oh, he's talking about himself again. Here he goes. Oh, it's he's so selfish and arrogant. I mean, I've had arrogance. I've been running through arrogance for a while. It's a part of me, and it's been cleaned up for the most part. And, everybody has a little arrogance to them. You know what I mean? It's just not like it shouldn't. It shouldn't beat you. It shouldn't beat you down. It shouldn't get you off path. That's silly. Anyway, got the sun blazing in here. So anyway, um, I'm a little out of touch doing videos, but a lot of stuff happening in the world, a lot of stuff. We are really progressing in understanding what's going on. The veil, so to speak, the illusion of what's going on is being broken down. You're seeing through the veil, so to speak. You're looking at the truth now. You know, uh, you're seeing it for what it is. You're seeing the government don't give a crap. It's in your face. It's pathetic how obvious it is. How sad these people are. It's pathetic. You know. A lot of people are feeling, they're feeling the issues that's going on. They've been lied to forever, and they're really starting to grasp that. They're really starting to grasp it. Now, when that happens, your issues and stuff will start to come out, right? The stuff that you're running through, you're realizing, maybe it's not really that great. You know what I mean? I'm not really focusing on what's important in life, you know? Either they be too greedy, or they be too egotistical, or they be arrogant, or, you know, you know, uh, mischievous, like conniving, stuff like that. Like, that's not important. I mean, it's really not, There's a lot of good people here. I mean, obviously, they focus on love, compassion, honor, have a lot of heart, care for things. I mean, that's definitely here. But what I'm saying is, we're given a chance to look at the illusion, and it's up to you to figure out if you want to look at your problems and deal with them. Because if you're not, someone else is going to do it for you. Especially if you're getting abusive. You know, so your intention is what matters. You know, intent. Your intentions is what matters, quite a bit. Um, how you got to your solution is important. It's important to understand how you got there. Most people focus on the end result. They're focused on the end result. They look at the result, but they never look at how they got to the result. Whether that be a personality, a thought process, curiosity, usually, or you be running through ego, and then your intentions are more egotistical, right? Or you have a lot of arrogance. Your intentions are, oh, I'm better than him, and then you're running through arrogance intentions. You have to. Your intentions are everything, right? Um, I mean, you can have good intentions, obviously, and still get into trouble because right in between that process where you got to your result, you ran through the ego real quick, right? The ego kicked up, boom, and then you're like, oh, let me think of then your thought process and your patterns and your everything. You went to ego instead of went to heart or just understanding and, and feeling what they're talking about. You know, this, what's going on here. A lot of people, a lot of people will get in a situation and not understand why they got in there in the first place, and then be mad about it for some reason when they didn't even pick up any of the information or didn't understand the situation of another person. Like, you never even understood any of it. You just had it, you felt a certain way, you went to a person and was a jackass, right? I mean, that happens a lot, you know. But, you know, try to be in that um personality, try to be in that thought process. How did you get there in the first place? Right? What is it? It's a form of something, of a personality that you have that got you there, you know. Good intentions, positive intentions, pro- progressive intentions, progress intentions. I'm trying to progress, you know. I ain't trying to take 2 steps forward. I mean, I mean 2 steps back, and then take 1 step forward, 3 steps back, 2 steps forward. I ain't trying to do that. It happens. That's not what I'm trying to do, you know. I operate how Justin operates, Justin Matthews, me, in this body, in this life. I operate more in efficiency. That's what I'm focused on. I'm focused on efficiency, being efficient at something. How am I going to get there the most efficient way, right? And you can put that in it. You can put that on a physical. You can put that on a mental. You can put that on a spiritual. Anything. That's how I operate in this life. My jobs are efficient. I have to be efficient at my job, and so I just adopted it through the mental and the spiritual. I ask the right questions. My intentions are progressive, right? If it's not progressive, if it's more ego, if it's more conniving, or if it's more jokester, you know, or it's just you're avoiding. Is what you're going. It's what you're doing. And if you don't know it, you know. If you don't know it, you don't know it. And if you do, you do. You know. Hopefully, you can stop it and get into the right intention. But anyway, well, that's it. Just keep going. Just keep going. Keep believing in yourself. Things are gonna get crazier, but you have to have a cleaning process to move into something nice, better. Okay, I'll take it easy. All right.
The owners of this country know the truth. It's called the American dream because you have to be asleep to believe it.